Welcome everyone to a little bit of MoonDog Flies and the Monkey Show, minus a couple of monkeys in person. There was a bit of a flight earlier, and some of us were also doing real work, so there's just me flying tonight. Uh, I'm Mr. Moondog. The Monkey Show is still doing the Around the World Extravaganza. Those links are still available. Those reminders will be up in the top of the screen. And I am flying here. I do have a Mr. Draco in Discord to annoy me until he falls asleep, and then we kick him out because he's snoring. So, what am I doing? I am doing a Phenom flight. It is a virtual airline flight for the VA that we are part of, out of Paris and into Innsbruck. So, with well, the last time I did it, I hit the runway, landed, didn't stop, hit some water afterwards, bounced off a mountain, stuff of that nature. So we're going to try and redeem myself. So we're going to hit the pause so it starts running, and I've got to remember to, if I have the parking brake on. Uh, no, I do not. I, you know what? You're going to be this annoying. You can just jump in a plane. All right, so VA flight is running. That's good. And let's run through a checklist. We're going to go through this pretty quickly. So do I need to do? Nah, go without. Yeah.
Terrain system
System
test
test.
OK.
Okay.
HTOS test OK.
That is definitely loud. You know that? Checklists. All this stuff should be good. Maintenance. Did you do the all the maintenance stuff on the planes last? Make sure all the paperwork was taken care of. It was your turn to. Okay. Well, don't you even go. Don't you even go. Nightbot's busy. Nightbot, there's a guy harassing me. Take care of him. Useless Nightbot. Only yells at the ones that use caps. Right, and we've done. Scroll in here a little bit more. That switch that windshield and a pro. Stabilizer. Lead switches. Landing gear. Fuel dump. Air can shut off buttons. Bottle switch. Startup knobs. Stop. That. Yep. If it's a moose, I'm going to be very upset because you were supposed to get that the other day and you've still yet to track it down. Oh, that was the other thing on there. There you go. So that page is done. Oh yeah, all the test stuff. External lights. So let's see.
Fire, 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 fire.
And
Stall,
why?
stall.
Oh, okay. That'd be a good reason. External lights. Yep. Taxi that. I don't turn that one on until there. That's that. A little dark, so we'll turn those lights on so everyone can see better. And press levers, parking brake. Doors shut. Yes. Shush. GPU's off. And we're good there, but we do need to those on. Right, that one. No, I did. That's what I'm saying. It's messed up. Seeing how I reset it. So I will go over here and we're going to do this. We'll do that. Start one. Good there, over there. Yeah. Well, I do know that we climb in at 2,500 feet for a little bit. And we'll now take the time to set this maintenance stuff with the stream. Quick tune to the clearance 121.7. Oh yeah, I'm just waiting for it to crash and everything and be a terrible stream later, but right now it's doing fine. 9,000. Okay. Started out nice on the other one. That checked. Minus down to 7. Have you noticed that this ATR on does not go on anymore? For not been able to get it. The auto throttle, yeah. Well, it hasn't done it for a while now. LFE, where we're going. I just want to do the flight plan real quick. We're ending LOWI. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that really don't want you yawning to start this. LOWI is better than LQWI. No, there's no LQWI though. Well, yeah. If not, you've actually landed there on accident. Flight plan. The only thing I wish I could get is this thing to be on like game capture, but if I put it on game capture, I can't have all the windows open. It's got to be in window mode, and when you switch windows, you lose the sound. So, LO, that's the only thing for that one is OL. Oh, wait a minute. Going backwards, remember that? Yeah, KPT. DON. Denmark or Ukraine. Am I reading that correctly? I'm actually going to have to do this. Maybe that is KDON. K. N. No. Well, guess what? We can just skip that one. And go to EPL. And then LOL. To enter. All right, and then L F L. Enter. One flight plan done. Which then gives us back to the LFE, which is at our destination of 2,010 feet. 2,010 feet? Okie doke. Two 2010, 2011. All right, good. Clear. Uh, 500 feet. Fine. Going to be on that one anyways, quickly anyways. L 55. What is going on here? There we go. Thank you. KPT 22. All right, done with all of that. Good. Set, map, traffic, terrain. No, I don't really need the train. Checklist. Takeoff data, LFE, speeds, transponder, yes. Altimeters, no. Check, yeah, checked, okay. D 2988. Back, good, done. Eight. And flight controls are good, trim, good. Flaps at 2, we're all set. For takeoff configuration, we'll check that here in a second. Cast messages, seatbelt and signs are on, and yaw dampers off. Passengers advised, please sit down and don't do anything stupid. Lights are on, thrust assurance will do in a second. We're all set for that. Request taxi. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Well, backing up. That's the important thing because that means we're all set to go. I want you to do that the next time I back up. Run out there and just do that the whole time. Hey, I was really nice with on accident? No, it won't be on accident. Yeah, just wait for that turn. What the heck? Yes, they did. You know what? You guys have this messed up. You don't have him moving at all, so. That's how you get around the Piper then, I guess. Yeah, but it didn't fix the situation. It just kept saying stop, so okay. So I do have taxi lights on. Now, I do have actually the hat track working with Flight Sim. I'm just not real comfortable with it. I have to get a couple axis working correctly on it. Like if I lean to the left, it goes right. So, right, which is fine. At least it's working and I can work on that, you know? But during the week I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't even think to mess with it. I did a flight yesterday for the VA from JFK in New York to London Heathrow. And towards the end of it, jumped on with Davith for some little GTA while it was flying and couldn't get the screen to come back up. Yeah, I just about wrecked the plane. It stalled while it was going because it read the gamepad input and turned off the pause, and I stalled it like twice. Yeah, don't play Grand Theft Auto in that at the same time. No, no. Actually, to be honest, I won't do Grand Theft Auto in that again. I might try Motorsport Manager in that, but not. Well, that's the thing. You got to have. If you're in the window, then it pauses at a certain point, and as long as you're not in that window, it should be fine. But I think the controls overrid everything while I was on the gamepad. So, how far is? Pick the freaking furthest gate. Well, actually, it was a parking from the runway. I think, to be honest, I probably have. Well, no, I haven't taxied as much as I've flown today, but because I did multiple segments, and I promised not to crash tonight. Won't happen. You know, that thing doesn't tell you overspeed, overspeed. It just has a little change of the color behind the your airspeed as you're going down too fast. No, I had backed off on it. It's just I was diving faster than the plane should have. Well, I had banked to the right. I was going to loop back and fly back with everyone, and then, yeah, I descended as I did it, and nope, not a good idea. But I did overly catch up with everyone. I did a zig, not a double time, not a quadruple time. I did 16 time. I should have stopped on the second one. But at least I got to fly around with my buddy Roy and harass the crap out of him. I did. I had that little thing down at 70 knots to slow up to him when I got a little bit ahead of him. He had that. He also had that on the first flight. It's just it was shorter and he didn't get as far behind. We should find out. We'll actually test that. We'll make him use a parachute on the back of the plane next time and see if it changes anything. Maybe. Depends. Is Roy in chat? Is he going to yell at me? Yeah, it could. Roy could be one of them. Although he did say he was going to sleep. We're not farming and we're not on newbie farm. We're not disturbing his stuff, so it might be okay. Yep. Gosh, I think I'm finally almost there. Are we there yet? Yeah. I'm thinking the same thing. You have to go to the bathroom. Believe it or not, we're not there yet. we get there before? No, we won't. All right, so I'm taking off on 6, so heading should be in the 60 range. Uh, 055. That's why I just put it on 60 for right now. If I need to adjust it, it's just more or less after I get in the air and I hit the autopilot and hit the heading, it's at least mostly still on the heading out, which someone will probably pop it and go, no, it's got to be on exact heading all the way out. Probably should be. Okay. I've lost my progressive taxi. Yes. Does anyone know where 6 is? That's. Oh, I thought it was right. Way up the list there already. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Fish come around the corner here. That's 24. 6 and 24. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta go to the other end of this one. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If I turn this up enough, do you think Zig will like get scared because he'll think it's the tile saw that he used way too much today? Someone's gonna go, you're not supposed to turn around there. Oh, I love it because IFR keeps telling you what to do and then it scrolls it down to the bottom of the list. And I had a large list with the 2 planes there going head to head with me. Sorry. I think so too. We're gonna go, did you get enough fuel for the flight? Yeah, I did. I just didn't get enough for the taxi. Uh, 6 via WJ, W2, LM, LN, W47, which was this one. So yeah, we gotta come down here to get onto 6. Yep. Draco actually had the correct direction there. So no. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah.
You were talking and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah, it completely lost everything. And I don't know how much of you talking was caught or not on the stream, but I hope enough of it.
I heard nothing after Draco was right.
No, you heard nothing on through Discord. I'm wondering on the video,
Oh.
because you don't have that up. I thought I had it Discord line on, but may not have been. So I may have been talking to myself again. and then everything shut off. I just love it. No apparent reason.
See how loyal I am. I stood by.
No, I know you did. It's just I'm watching the stream feed and it's just
It's stopping and buffering every
yeah, because it
couple
was
minutes.
off for so long there. It might catch back up, but clearance. It's strobe.
I even informed everybody in chat. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Thank you very much.
Takeoff. Okay.
Cleared for takeoff. And
If I would have had a picture of one of those old school test patterns, I would have put it up underneath. Just trying to make jokes.
yeah, no. It's like I don't understand. I know what's happening, but being told that there's no issue, so
Tell your internet company to get a new hamster.
I don't know what it is. They go, oh no, there's absolutely nothing wrong, and I've stood with them, but I'm starting to become very annoyed with the fact that it's drops out. If it's not their stuff, it's whoever they're connecting to. All right. Just start rolling a little quick there, or there. Now's when we would start to actually roll.
You didn't do your thrust assurance.
Yeah, I did. Right there at the beginning of before I pulled out. As just before I pulled onto the runway.
I got choked. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know. You wanted to.
I didn't say a word. Nope.
Didn't say a word?
B2.
Can't blame me. Didn't do it.
Alright.
Holy crap on a cracker, MoonDog.
I know.
Climbing at 5,000 feet per minute.
Well, I pulled it back. It's down. It's only at 25. Acknowledge. Down here, put that in climb. And drop that down to flaps 1. Back this off so that we're not over. Okay, we're up. We haven't crashed yet.
I think once you're stable, I'm gonna go lay down and watch you on my laptop because
Yeah,
I think that the medication I took for my headache is
working.
yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I took some Town PM, which I haven't taken in years. So that's the sleep ingredient in it.
Yeah. This is actually a short flight, so it shouldn't be too long once I'm up in the air now, so.
Yeah, if I remember right, we took off from Rotterdam and went here, or went near here, and it wasn't that long of a flight, and we were only doing like 212 knots.
Yeah. We went from LO, we went from Innsbruck to here to Italy, and it wasn't very long. So,
No.
but then again, that was also in C-47s.
No. I was flying my 377. We didn't start doing C-47s until we got to North Africa.
Okay. Oh, it was the Beechcraft King and yeah, the Boeing 377.
Your King Air.
Yeah.
MoonDogs, or Zigs, I think, Crash 8.
Oh, come on. I told it to.
Plane had a mind of its own. Once it went up, it didn't want to stop.
No, because I hit the vertical hold, but I didn't hit the altitude on it, so.
Huh. You are getting some pauses, but it's not dropping out. It's just like a quick,
Yeah.
it's like a pause for like a second or two.
Get the spec down. You're going to take off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off, but remember everybody, I'll still be watching with my band hammer, so.
Yeah, there's me, myself, and I watching right now, so.
Oh, you got 3 people watching.
Yeah, that's me, myself, and I. But yeah, just a reminder, Draco normally flies with me and Zig. We had a nice flight earlier. Check us out Tuesday night. We will be flying again if you're interested in the flying. And Saturday night, both of them 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. And we may throw something else still in during the rest of the week. So everyone say goodbye to Draco.
Goodbye, Draco.
And we'll catch him later. See ya, Draco.
See you later.
So 230. Thank you. Strobes, lights, panels. Checklist, we'll double check everything. Landing gear up, flaps at 0. Thrust levers, climb, altimeter is correct, yaw dampers on, sign in outlets. Above 10,000. At the steepness that I'm climbing, I like to keep them on still yet. External lights are on good, weather, airspeed, shit, all that's good. That's to descent, so we're good there. Yep. Alright, there we go. So now that we're up over the clouds, it'll be a nice, quiet, light flight, hopefully. No, I did not copy. What did you say? Turn 105. Oh, navigation, right there. What's that doing that? Do I have too many odd things running in the background, maybe? Checking some other things here. So we're up, we're flying along here. Finish climbing here. What did I do? I didn't. Said I was going to start that when I started the flight. Didn't. Down to 342 nautical miles. That rotate. That it would be LOWI. Innsbruck. Wonderful, wonderful. 18,000. Switch the barrel over to standard. Fuel usage. Or just socking it to it. ETA 1 o'clock local. Gotta take off that late. One o'clock local, right. Zulu would be different. I should change that. All right. Almost to 23. Then we'll get clearance, probably the 25.5, level off, and I'm gonna have to run back to the restroom here real quick. Coming into our 2300, 23,000. 255, thank you. We're only going up a couple thousand feet. We'll just do it that way. Finish picking up some speed here. And what I could also do, put in ILS, which is 1300. And then the other one that we're going to is KPT, which is 109.60. then chart for where we're landing. Runway 26 is what they're saying. That'd be 111.10. So that has all our radio signals already in and set. Leveling out. That back into cruise. Over here, system. That into cruise, changes that to a cruise configuration. And our speed should slowly drop off. I will be right back, everyone. Don't forget any questions, you can let me know as soon as I get back. All right, thanks for letting me run off. I'll be right back. Take the moment to remind everyone, the Monkey Show is a group of us. We enjoy doing many different games. One of the things we enjoy doing is hanging out, and then when we're doing a certain game, farming, flight sim, racing stuff, it's a large, wonderful community that I like to hang out in. We are right now doing the Monkey Show, wait a minute, Monkey Show Global Extravaganza, which is for the Ronald McDonald's House Charities. We're raising money for them. It is a wonderful charity. If you're interested in throwing a donation towards that, please make sure to check the links listed in the description on the YouTube banner and in the Twitch, depending on which one you're closest to. None of that money goes to any of us. It goes straight to the Ronald McDonald House. So it's going to be a quiet flight. We're still creeping up here, so we're going to back that off a little bit more. Excuse me, I could look up the correct throttle setting for that, which I'm doing right now. Performance table. Takeoffs, performance data, drift, altitude 5 to 30, 25,000. Pretty much at max rate, so 72.4 on the N1. There we go. We'll dial that in. Draco, I'm back. You're back? Didn't even notice that you'd left, dude. Right, so we're good there. Good there. Radar. Range, not too bad. Proximity, eh. And weather, nothing. One of the things I was thinking of doing was doing the flight into around Mount Everest again, because it didn't have Orbix at that time, didn't have active weather either. So, considering doing that. We do have a few flights that we do want to do. Draco, don't be. I'm just harassing. Stick around, hang out, have a nice time. Harass the host. Just don't poke him so bad that he becomes a bear. That's all. We've got the flight set. Where are we at? Wow. Eyes are getting a little tired today. 47 nautical miles to EPL. And then we've got 222 to KPT, which we probably won't make it all the way there before air traffic control brings us down and in the way that they want us to go. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is that way. How am I supposed to see that? Co-pilot should be looking, I guess. Four o'clock. Don't see it. Are we there? 1 that one we saw. That one was down there. It can be a little noisy on the outside view, can it? See, I noticed the chat move because Nightbot threw something in there and I noticed it right away. I don't want to hear how I don't watch chat anymore. Just when I get hooked on paying attention to something else. So now it's the quiet part of the flight. It's this quiet. We'll just do this. We'll do cockpit. Just come back here and sit back here for a while. There's an emergency exit there. Main exit is over here behind these seats here. Is that correct? No. Actually, we go to the other seat. Right there. So that actually is the restroom back there. Can't hear nothing you say right now. It's text. I'm reading it. Okay, we're good there. Just checking stuff. I mean, that's all you can do while you're flying here. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the warm weather wherever you're at. I say that sarcastically because for the, I don't know, 20th time in the last couple of days, it's still below freezing where I'm at. And not, to be honest, I think it's been below 20 degrees Fahrenheit the whole time. Contact, okay. How long until we land? More than 5 minutes. Actually, we're 246 nautical miles, traveling at 200 knots. We're probably just under an hour. I bumped up the efficiency for a little bit though, but we're going to crank it back up. We want to get there. We'll set it there, which is probably going to have us way above well, way above. It might actually have us over tolerance there, but we'll find out here shortly. What will you be serving for lunch on this flight? Okay, it's a fair enough question. Seeing how we will be landing before lunch, I'm not serving a lunch. In-flight movie. It will be the Monkey Show Extravaganza YouTube video from everyone that streamed this evening or this afternoon. You get to watch that again. And so, yeah, whatever snacks you paid for at the airport, you can eat. You want your money back. It was a 9 a.m. flight. You should have had breakfast, and that was already, and just jumped on the plane. Where's my Macars? It was a departure at 8:45 and arrival at 9:43. Although that was Zulu time, so that would have been Paris. All right, Paris should be same time zone as Zulu. So we would have left at 8:45. We would actually be, I think, changing time zones there, so you would be landing at 8:45. I'm going to file a complaint with the FAA and the NTSB. What is the complaint going to be about? That I didn't give you who paid extra for this personal flight in this nice, wonderful business jet? Couldn't figure out that you needed to bring your own lunch or snack? Yeah, I saw them in sight. We passed them already. Not serving lunch. It's less than an hour flight. I don't think you actually need to serve lunch. Go ahead, keep complaining. By the time you finish complaining, we'll be landed. Thanks everyone for stopping in and watching. Okay, well, because you advertised it as being a private 747 MoonDog, clearly you lied to them. No, I did not say anything of the such. Some things are just expected. Did you read the fine print? Roy, aren't you supposed to be asleep? We're not on Newbie Farm doing anything to Newbie Farm. Just go take a nap. Kids will be up in about 20 minutes. Actually, I got to calculate this. They're 5 hours ahead, which puts it at 4 a.m. for a Mr. Cavalier Roy. And if it's 4 a.m. for Cavalier Roy, what the heck are you doing up so early or late? I was asleep. I just woke up. You woke up. Bait and switch advertising. No, it wasn't. No one ever said anything about. Show me the ad that you had that there would be food. One has only just gone to sleep at 4 a.m. You let him stay up till 4 a.m. Little guy's not going to wake up until time to go to school on Monday. Or is that your plan? So jump out into an outside view here. So if you're listening on little earbuds while you're laying in bed next to your significant other, too late. You should have had them in already. A little bit cloudy. We got to land down through that. on our way to Innsbruck, which is not going to be a fun flight. Onto 26, which means over the mountain and stop before the water again. Oh, that's not going to be fun. I've done that one already. It's a MoonDog flight. Food on the plane is a given. Oh, you didn't realize he was up. Okay. Is this where I tell you, Roy, that I gave him permission to stay up? So you can't be mad at him? And if you mention food one more time, Draco, I'm going to have to go get some food, so shush. So that's a Austin Powers. I got a little bag of shh here for you. $183 total. I'm going to end up flying past it. All right, because of the way that I have this set in here, we're going to do flight plan, new direct. I'm going to change this to LOWI. Enter. Enter. Activate. Okay. That'll give us a straight flight to there. Then I can do a select an approach. Enter. And GPS or I think that's what we're going to do there, and then we'll do that there. We'll load it. And then if we go to our map, it'll show us coming in that direction. Okay, so what did I had pizza for dinner tonight. Well, that's nice that you had pizza for dinner. No, what you do, MoonDog, is put the headset on your partner's head and watch her run out of after screaming a few bad words at you. Okay, just think of the peace afterwards and the fact that you have whole bed to yourself. So she comes back in and beats you with a bat. Right, because she will hit you with a bat or a frying pan or something. We're beginning. I'm up at 7 a.m., so it's on him for staying awake most of the night. Feel sorry for him and guilty for saying that to him now. No, I won't feel guilty. $27,600. Because as a little kid, I used to do that, stay up all hours of the night without parents knowing all the time. No one felt sorry for me. I still stay up all hours of the night. I had a conversation with my mother about that the other day. You had chicken chow mein. Really nice. Okay. I had family recipe of goop. Before you ask what goop is, the best way of describing it is sort of like a mixture of stuffed peppers, chili, and Spanish rice with some of the items put in and taken out to make a nice meat and rice, tasty little filling morsel that, to be honest, if it tastes really good, you end up eating so much that you sit there and go, I ate too much for like an hour. Eat some cereal, Roy. And go for it. I've got more food in the kitchen. I even have some yogurt I was thinking of eating after I get done with the flight. Chicken fried rice. Okay, this has definitely become the food talk portion. Roy, have you ever tried cream cheese wontons with chicken fried rice? I know I haven't. Alright, so 139 nautical miles, 25,600 feet. What, did you all go and get your food now? You get cereal and snacks? Draco, don't eat the snacks in the bed. That's as bad as you putting the headsets on her and letting her hear the loud noise. She's going to scream about how there's food crumbs in the bed sheets. And you can't say that you're saving them for a snack for later. I'm just not going to like it. Oh, why does it feel like it's so much later tonight? Okay, no, but I love, is that supposed to be lasagna? Or is that something else? 10:18 p.m. for you. So you're at the same time zone as Draco. That's cool. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Oh, look at Draco being all nice and welcoming everyone. That's supposed to be lasagna. Okay. Probably spelled it better than I did. I just know that that's not how you spell it. I think from the A, G, N, A is correct, and the L is correct. I think just the middle portion's right. Incorrect. Well, at least it's good to know that Nightbot's working correctly. So when will lunch be served? Lunch will be served right after we land, and you go into the airport, restaurants. You Googled it, and that's what it gave you for lasagna? Okay. If you don't get food, you will bring this plane down. Well, yeah, you'll bring it down. We'll just give you the controls. You'll crash it into the freaking hill before too long. Although, I will have to admit, you need to watch the streams from earlier. Draco flew plenty of miles and did not crash. He landed very nicely on both runways. Roy landed nicely on both runways eventually. BP had a nice flights. Stu even had a pretty good time flying. Farmer Dad, who has only been flying for about a week, maybe two, did really well. Stu's only been flying for like a week again. I landed at both airports with no issue. Head setting 70. So. So I want to really put this in now. Okay, so I'm on like the other line. I'm talking to my wife, and you guys are crashed into the air. I didn't crash into. I was already in the air. I crashed and overstressed the plane. Yes, twice. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dan. You going to jump in on the MoonDog crashed twice in the air? The only one to crash?
No, I'm fighting a migraine. I might call it a night early.
Okay. Well, it's going around. Draco's got one. I've got one, but I'm still here, so. Turn right heading 100. Okay.
I just stopped in to say hello. Catch you
Well,
later.
all right, Dan. Thanks for stopping in. Dan, also known as Texas Long Haul. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to do this as a GPS or... I'm actually just doing the GPS setup so that I can follow it with the instructions from ATC so I have an idea of where I'm headed. What I'm going to do is bring this over to here and move there, and then we've got, wait a minute. All right. Let's get back to this real quick before. So you can see that if we remove the clouds, if I remember correctly, is that Innsbruck? No, that's not. Nope, that's the lake beforehand. Okay, so we still have a ways to go before we get to Innsbruck, so doing fine there. Send and maintain. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna pretend that no one saw that. All right. Draco, you didn't see that. I don't want to hear it. Neither did you, Roy. We can continue our flight here. We're on. And they also told us to go back on navigation. We're going to airspeed brakes on so we don't get oversped there and rip the wings off, because we just don't want to hear that. How long until we get to the crash site? I'm not crashing tonight. Not crashing tonight. Said I wouldn't, and I'm not. Especially Roy, after the last time I flew into Innsbruck and he watched how I landed the last time. I've flown in here twice. Once was a very successful landing. The second time wasn't. We'll just put it that way. I watched your stream from earlier and saw something very interesting. Yeah, there was a 162 that couldn't fly with as fast as the others, and I flew around that person often. That's what you saw. And so if we turn back to there. Okay, go get his wallet. Then should he crash, you jump out and you get a meal or 20 on the house. Well, of course I had the sim speed up to 16 to catch up to you guys after I ripped the wings off. I had even said that. I just overdid it and ended up ahead of you guys. Now we start to do the stuff of flying in here with clouds, mountains. Yeah, definitely ILS and ATC flight. Not gonna fly no little Cessnas at this altitude into there. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, but then I would have to get near his butt. No, because I don't keep my wallet there. I don't want either of those that bad. That's okay, you only got to do it once and you don't have to use your hands. That would be disgusting. That pause would be from the VA, automatically set up. No, I don't keep my wallet in my back pocket. It's bad for you to do that anyways. Here, if you want the wallet, I'll just toss it out the door and you can go get it. Okay, yes. Visual runway 26, okay. And where are we at with Arrow? 2988. That's what it was when we took off, so it hasn't changed much over here. Don't want to reach into your front pocket for it. It's not in my front pocket. I don't keep the wallet front pocket or back pocket. Bad for you to do that. Bad posture if it's in your back pocket. Wait, you sub to me. Oh, on Twitch? I appreciate it there, dude. Why haven't you taken so long to do that? Alright, so I want to back off on the speed some more. We're almost at 12,000. Air speed brakes are on. Oh, it's cleared up some. Okay. No, I keep it up on the dash. Probably actually sitting right down there in that pocket down there in that drawer. I don't have to give the wife a reason to reach in there. Now this is starting to look really nice with flying in here because the last time did not have Orbix flying in here. I'll steal his coat as I jump out of the plane. Told you it's not in the coat, it's in the pocket underneath the seat there. So we have Orbix Global and then Orbix Vectors, and that looks awfully nice with Active Sky and Rex 4. I like that. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing there, Draco. It's only 11:30. I'll be landing this and maybe done by midnight. That thing's doing something weird. I think I have a little bit of a conflict with a couple things with that messing around. If that's the case, the fly live might go away, because that's the only thing I can think of I've added that would mess with that. I want to pull this up and look at that. So we're probably lining us up onto this here, and then we'll follow it in. This one. Innsbruck. Landing, huh? Sink rate, pull up, pull up. Don't sink, beep, beep, beep. You guys have no faith in me at all, do ya? Or you just like to harass me because you know that it'll work me up? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Flaps 1, a little bit of that. Glide slope. You guys keep harassing me, and I will find a hill, and I'll plant it there for you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing a VA flight. No, I won't. We kid because we care. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Checklist. Yeah, we will turn on, because it is a little bit cool up here. It's 1 Celsius just to make sure. Pressurization, LFE, yes, we're good there. Landing speeds, yeah, make sure. Turn that on, and I do believe it should be right about there. That's just a reference. Signs and seat belts. Approach. What do we got going on here? Nothing. Okay. Anyone want to check the numbers to make sure that's actually maybe correct? Niner, 8-9er, okay.
Embraer Delta Oscar Golf, turn right heading 140. Turn right heading 140. Embraer Delta Oscar Golf.
All right, they're going to line us up hopefully on that track there. Let's see, how did the line go? They're able to fly, go down through the channel because they have hyperactive radar of that trench. Movie reference. If you do land it on, yes, caps purposely there. The runway, don't forget the river is at the end. Talk about wet dreams. Just handoff.
Innsbruck approach, Embraer, Mike Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, windy at 9,500. Embraer, Mike Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, Innsbruck approach, Roger, altimeter 2, 990. Embraer, Delta, Oscar, Golf, turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170. Embraer, Delta, Oscar, Golf.
Flying through here. I'm just watching, just rubber ducky and floats. Just in case we land in the water. Yes, I did. Come on, give me the thing back. Just cancel because it won't let me. Are we not sure that Draco's not down there in the ATC giving them directions like that? Turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. Rubber ducky, you're done. Yeah, okay. And you do know that most people that are probably watching this don't know who Bert and Ernie are. If you also look to the right, you will see more amazing mountains. Please don't look ahead, you won't like the view. This is not like Indiana Jones. We're not going to crash into the mountains. I've actually got better view than the last time I flew in here. Look at that. Nice, clear. This is probably, we're just going to come up here, make a right and a quick left, and we'll be there. Take your, okay. If you do look ahead, take your hand left or right, up to you, kiss it and place that hand on your head. Roy, I think you need some more sleep. 12 miles out already? Okay. 60. Yeah, airport in sight right there. Okay. We supposed to be dropping ourselves down to that or what?
check gear, check gear,
Yeah, yeah.
check gear, 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 check gear.
Oh, fine. We gotta
check
be.
gear, check 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 gear,
One up.
check gear, check gear, check gear, check
Because we're right over the mountain there. Okay.
check gear, check gear, check gear, check gear, check
12
gear,
miles out. We need
check
to
gear,
be descending.
check
I know.
gear, check 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 gear.
Yeah, I know.
Check
He starts.
gear, check gear, check gear, check gear, check gear, check gear, check gear,
Oh, come
check
on.
gear, check 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 gear, check.
Gear down.
The heck, you had me come in that far behind. I'm past the freaking runway. All right. Units Presso Celeste. Will and Testament. Hey, we got a nice visual on the runway that way. Told you. I knew I was too high. I understood that to begin with. I was doing what it told me to do. It's all right. I got this.
Innsbruck Tower, Embraer, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November.
Still too high. Yeah, I've got that.
3 miles southwest, inbound visual, runway 26, approach. Embraer, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, Innsbruck Tower, enter left, downwind, runway 26, altimeter 2,997.
How do you like that? It's actually telling us with the topography that we're in a spot where we need to be watching where we're landing.
Enter left, traffic, runway 26, Embraer, Delta, Oscar, Golf.
left downwind. Yeah, I know. Left downwind. I'm looping back around in this little area. Okay. All right, thank you. Clear to land now. Just gotta line it up. Look at the town around here while we're waiting to get a little bit of distance before we make this turn. This is an amazing place to fly into. Love the airport. I do. I really like the scenery that I have with this. Oh, look, the car's moving on the road surface down there. I know. Look at the roads down there as I'm flying towards the mountain. Probably about the time we can start some base turn. I think that's the correct term there. All right, this anything new? Okay, nope. There we go.
Autopilot.
Landing gears down, flaps are full. Speed's good. A little high. Yes, still a little bit high, a little bit left. Why don't we just drop the nose a little bit?
500. 400. 300. 200. 100.
Set it down. Thank you. So we gotta come up in a brace. No, you didn't have to brace. That was a nice, gentle landing. I'm sure of it. The only reason I got this flight was because I was promised lunch by some woman standing next to the plane. Well, should you just put, you know, put your trust in any woman standing next to any plane? Oh, we got food in here.
Oscar Golf, turn next taxiway.
Brace, brace, brace. That was a nice flight. Nice landing. Lined up on it.
Embraer Delta Oscar Golf, contact ground on 120.1. 120.1 for Embraer Delta Oscar Golf.
Go to parking. And the reason we're going to parking is we're going to make everyone that's been complaining walk to the gate. What plane is that? It is the Coronado. Yeah, Coronado Phenom, Embraer Phenom 300. So I'm not paying attention and I'm gonna. And thanks for stopping in at the stream there. Embraer 300, Phenom 300, find it at Just Flight and a couple other places. It's a really nice plane. You don't need the navigation update with it. I do have it. It does throw a little quirk into the flight plan, but that can be worked around. So, where am I going to? Down there parking. I think it's all the way down to the end down there. I know, I wasn't paying attention. I got it under control there. We're taxiing correctly now. Check the checklist here. There's not much, there's some literature with it, but it's not all there in the regard of yeah, I did all that. Landing, lapse transponder, shutdown. That's the only thing I didn't do. It's This is actually where we parked the last time we flew into here. Set parking brake. Engine's off. Let's see, right, engine thrust, brakes, heaters. Pop that out of the way for a second. Oops, on auto, right. Engine switch is off, wing stable is off. So we're good with all that. That later, exit. Open the door for Draco to get his self out. There's your food right there. We're serving it right inside that building. Thanks, Atlantic. Did you actually get that? Did the thing even pop up that you had subbed? Let's make sure that it did. Appreciate those that have subbed. It has not come through yet. Why? But yeah, thanks for if you have subbed. We've made it here to Innsbruck. with no issues, no crashes, no mid-air breakups. Um, even though we had a passenger that wanted to complain the whole way about his ticket after he purchased it, so uh, he can take his complaint to the main offices of Moondog Doesn't Care. And we'll have an finish this off here. Shut off. We're all good there. You'll hear from my lawyers. Uh, got the credit cards too. That's good. All right, good to know. Um, Let me just run over here to make sure I've got that done. We'll stop the flight in my flight recorder. And I want to thank those that have stopped by, hung out, and enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have not enjoyed it, please make comment to Draco411. He handles all of the complaints that we have on the channel. I fly with Draco Zig on Saturday and Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. We are a part of the Monkey Show. We flew earlier this afternoon. Some of them may fly with us in the evenings. You never know. If you liked what you saw, the whole standard check, like, sub, stuff like that. And everyone have a nice night. Thanks for stopping in.